Hi, welcome to Take 5, where we daily consider devotional thoughts from Oswald Chambers' book, My Utmost for His Highest. Today is February 23rd, and the title of today's devotional is The Determination to Serve. The Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve. Matthew 20 and verse 28. The often unrecognized difference between Christianity and world religions is the two views of God. In religion, it is man seeking to please a God so to gain his favor. In today's focus verse, Jesus wraps up who God actually is, the one reaching out to man. It's always been that way. In the garden, you do not see man searching out God, confessing that he had sinned and needing assistance so to make things right. It is God who goes seeking man, Genesis 3 and verse 9, and God who makes garments to clothe his nakedness and hide his shame, verse 21. It is Jesus who came to earth, quoting from Philippians chapter 2, who, although he existed in the form of God, did not recognize equality with God a thing to be grasped, but emptied himself, taking on the form of a bondservant and being made in the likeness of men, verses 6 and 7. And now, picking up with Dr. Chambers' devotional for today, Jesus also said, "Yet I am among you as the one who serves." Luke 22 and verse 27. Paul's idea of service was the same as our Lord's. Ourselves, your bondservants for Jesus' sake, 2 Corinthians 4 and verse 5. Paul's idea of service was to pour his life out to the last drop for others. Satan views us as the enemy. We are in a spiritual warfare, Ephesians 6 and verse 12, not only to pull us down, but to keep us from reaching others for Christ. We should not be surprised at being treated in a bad way by the world, nor should we any longer seek to buddy up to the world. Not only does the Christian have a relationship with God, and one that is quite different from how world religions treat knowing God, but we too have a different relationship with those around us. We are no longer as they. Paul explains, "So this I say and affirm together with the Lord, that you walk no longer just as the Gentiles also walk, in the futility of their mind, being darkened in their understanding, excluded from the life of God, because of the ignorance that is in them, because of the hardness of their heart." Ephesians 4, verses 17 and 18. And because we are not as they, the Christian would be viewed differently to Satan, due to Satan identifying us as the enemy. The Christian must view himself as not as of this world, but separate, so to realize the full relationship with God that he intends for us. For many, this presents a challenge due to so few Christians grasping the ramifications of this truth, namely, that most find it uncomfortable to not behave as those around us. Generally, Christians' behavior is just like everyone else. Chambers points out Chambers' point of the second paragraph is to keep us in check, realizing that no matter how badly others treat us, it does not compare to how badly we have treated Jesus, yet he still loves us. If we are motivated by our love for God, no amount of ingratitude will be able to hinder us from serving one another. Paul's understanding of how Christ had dealt with him is the secret behind this determination to serve others. "I was formerly a blasphemer, a persecutor, and an insolent man." 1 Timothy 1, verse 13. In other words, no matter how badly others may have treated Paul, they could never have treated him with the same degree of spite and hatred with which he had treated Jesus Christ. Once we realize that Jesus has served us even in the depths of our meagerness, our selfishness, and our sin, nothing we encounter from others will be able to exhaust our determination to serve others for his sake. If you haven't yet read today's devotional from Dr. Chambers' book, I encourage you to do so, for it will enhance the time that we spend together. It's available free online. If you have any questions regarding today's study, please list it below, or any comments, please share those as well, and please share prayer requests as well. And now may God's grace and peace be ours as we seek to live our utmost for his highest. Thanks for being here today. God bless you. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye now.